Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, wonderful holidays. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the Black and Orange Political Tarot and Astrology channel. I'm here literally every single day of the year, every weekday, weekend, holiday, your birthday, my birthday. I'm here to take your political questions out of the chat. We have got a fantastic community. Just leave your questions in the chat before we come on. You have all been so kind to each other and so kind to me. Thank you. And Melissa, above and beyond, thank you. Thank you. And if you're watching on replay, hello, hello, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions will be listed there. I timestamp them as I go, so you can pick and choose what you're interested in, or you can watch back on a higher speed, or whatever works for you. Right now, I can't save because there's way too much text. I literally have almost twice as much text as I'm allowed in the description box at the moment, but there's a lot to cover. So, oh goodness gracious. Okay. Joyce says, now I want a candy cane. If I had one, I mean, if I had access to you, I would absolutely give you one. So, all right, we have got craziness and niceness to cover. Naughty and nice. All right. Oh, I'm glad you got like the lace Christmas trees. They're so pretty. Anyway, all right. Merry Christmas. All right, this first thing we're going to cover today is there's a lot for me to read to you. All right, so settle in. Settle in for a nice Christmas ornament nails today. At 2 minutes in, let it snow, let it snow, let the documents flow. Excuse me, I couldn't get the, I can't get that low, but let it snow, let the documents flow. The DOJ suddenly found 1 million more Epstein documents after a contempt threat. It's a Christmas miracle. Yeah. We're not going to cover just this kind of stuff today, but this is where we're starting. Wow. What happened? Okay, so on Christmas Eve, the DOJ announced that the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York and the FBI informed the Department of Justice that they have uncovered, shock, over 1 million more documents potentially related to the Jeffrey Epstein case. The DOJ says it may need a few more weeks to review and release them to the public. Sure, Jan. Okay, yeah. Joyce is wondering if they found them in the Mar-a-Lago bathroom. That is a definite possibility. Anyway, the timing is suspicious. The announcement came after Democratic Representative Khanna and GOP Representative Thomas Massie threatened to bring contempt charges. Who would have thought? Khanna posted, quote, after we said we are bringing contempt, the DOJ is now finding, millions more documents. What a shock. Pam Bondi's credibility takes another hit. You don't say. Representative Massie called out Bondi directly, reposting a video of Attorney General Pam Bondi telling reporters that when she appeared to claim in February an Epstein client list was sitting on her desk, she was actually just referring to an Epstein file. Massie wrote, so what you're saying is the files were never on your desk. They were never on her desk like she claimed they were. Bipartisan Senate demand for audit. Do you have tea? I mean, I've only got some coffee, but some protein coffee. But if you have something, yeah, you might want to. This might be the time. Merry Christmas. Bipartisan Senate demand for an audit. Senator Lisa Murkowski, a member of Trump's Republican Party, joined 11 Democrats in signing a letter urging Acting Inspector General Dan Berthiaume, Berthiaume, Berthiaume. If you have any idea how to pronounce that, please let me know. Acting Inspector General Don to audit the Justice Department's compliance with the Epstein Files Transparency Act. They wrote, quote, given the administration's historic hostility to releasing the files, politicization of the Epstein case more broadly, and failure to comply with the Epstein Files Transparency Act, a neutral assessment of its compliance with the statutory disclosure requirements is essential, unquote. What's already been revealed in earlier releases includes federal prosecutors collected evidence in 2020 that Trump flew on Epstein's private plane multiple times in the 90s. Okay, this stuff we've already covered. The scale of what exists. In a series of emails from 2020, technical engineers at the FBI described the amount of material they had seized from Epstein's Manhattan townhouse and island in the Caribbean, barf, referencing a million pages of documents and volumes of electronic materials. Quote, we are talking about terabytes worth of data over multiple forms of digital evidence, phones, tablets, loose media, cameras, DVRs, servers, laptops, and desktop computers. We have gotten past encryption on multiple devices, unquote. What's still missing? Representative Khanna said, quote, there's a draft indictment of the first Jeffrey Epstein case that really implicates other rich and powerful men who knew about the abuse or participated in it. That indictment should be released, unquote. La, la, la. Am I buffering? I'm not getting a low internet warning, but let me know. Sinise's coffee with a chocolate protein drink. Yep. I dump Vega chocolate protein powder in my coffee in the morning. So I like that, just me. Archangel Gabriel at work. Yes, the messenger. The angelic messenger. Although let me tell you, that energy, you just said Archangel Gabriel, and that energy is right there. And that energy and this energy could not be more different. That is amazing. That grossness is greasy dirt on the floor. Louis, I like that. Operation Perv Finder. Thank you. So, see, the thing is, though, you would have to assume that Bondi actually is afraid of being held in contempt of Congress, because I'm not entirely sure. So he's asking, how many times a day do you sigh? Oh, me? It depends how much I'm talking about politics. Do I do that a lot? I hadn't noticed. Anyway, Mary says, skids in the mud. I made it. Merry Christmas. I love that. All right, absolute chaos. Lizette, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Laura. Yes, Cindy, Grand Order of Pervs. Oh, people are definitely going to get this information. They're going after this. Page ones. This is the weakness of Bondi and the others to say no. because there's justice right in the middle. That's good. However, there's still a lot of ducking and dodging and moving things around, and because of Trump. Of course, Trump is throwing tantrums. Oh, but this is not going away. It's not. And the longer they do this, the longer they do this, the more it drags out, the closer we get to midterms. La, 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 la. Ooh, Raymond says top UK politician just asked the BBC not to pay Trump a penny, but to sue him for $10 billion and bankrupt him. Yes, please. Let's do that. Nettie said, rather see you sigh than pulling your hair out of your head. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. You're okay. We're going to get through this. Oh, but it's lovely seeing them try to pull a fast one in Congress and people with some power at least going, no. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, there she is, Pam Bondi. Oh, so Trump's big victory. Yeah, it's not going so well. And there's more and more and more that comes out. And there's, and the more that comes out, the weaker, well, the more we're going to talk about how splintered MAGA is becoming. Because part of it is, you know how on the far right, the way that one of the ways they manipulate MAGA, the MAGA voters, is they give them partial information. They give them salacious stuff without context. That's kind of what they're doing with the Epstein files, and it's blowing up in their faces because MAGA, the information isn't organized, and you can say, oh, it's all made up. Now, by the way, Joe Rogan, you're a scumbag. He was saying, well, of course Trump's missing. He's not doing as well. He's mentally not doing as well. The way they've gone after him and threatened him with jail time and the Russia hoax and blah, 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 blah. Get stuffed. 34 felony convictions for fraud. A jury determined he assaulted a woman. He has 6 bankruptcies. He took took babies out of their mother's arms. Get stuffed. Anyway, anyway, but this is really, this is not going well for them. So, Merry Christmas. Lewis says, I'm so glad I have a brain. Yeah. Stars is asking, so one day this will all be over? Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Oh, no, this is not an eternal thing. No. Oh, it's very pleasant. Christmas Day in the morning. This is a government. These are people in the government fighting the good fight. And we are stronger than they are. We are stronger than the other side. We are stronger than the people who would do these heinous things in the first place. There are more of us than them. So it's just nice to see. Yeah. Raymond has a quote from Donald Trump. Donald Trump actually said, smart people don't like me. Oh gosh. My goodness. How accurate. Dumpster fire, justice card. Yeah, smart people don't like you. Oof. All right. Oh, I'm glad you liked them. So, Nettie had a question at 15 minutes in. And Nettie's question was, Dumpy wants control. Trump wants to pull the licenses of media outlets who report negative news on him. Oh, but Mr. Big Tough Guy. Sticks and stones break my bones. But I'm an alpha male, and words, but they're being mean to me. They're saying bad things about me, and everyone's supposed to love me all the time. I didn't, Joyce. Ay. So is he actually going to be able to pull media licenses of media outlets who do not kiss the orange makeup? Luce is asking, does baby need to be changed? Could be. You're being mean to me all the time. All I'm doing is just enriching myself by billions of dollars, and I've only had 34 felony convictions. I only make everything cheaper and tackier that I touch. Oh, Deb, thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Joyce, I'm not surprised. Thank you, Deb. So, yes, you must join the cult. Blah, 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 blah. Fruits of labor. We have money, therefore you should praise us. Yes, Rob, Trumple Thin-Skinned is my name. Exactly. Oh, it's hurting his little feelings. He's the big bad emperor. Oh, it's just all in its stupid. But they're being mean to me, and they should be bowing down and doing everything I say, and making me even richer and richer and richer, and telling me I'm the bestest boy for destroying families, getting rid of people who aren't lily white. Oh, please. Merry Christmas, Arsenault. Charles, hey, did the kitties get catnip for Christmas? I'll be honest, I did not get them anything for Christmas. I know. There was a lot going on. But they've already gotten lots of attention this morning, and TREATS and whatnot. So I think they'll be okay. They're certainly not going to suffer. I promise. They're both in their own very, very cozy beds. And there's lots of food and fresh water. So, Squeeables, you gave them snuggles. Yet. Eva, I'm sorry. What? No rubber mice or catnip pouches or special? I'm sorry. I had too much else going on. As long as you gave them your love, that's even better. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sacrifice Flora. LOL. Just kidding. I watered Flora this morning. So you're good. Thank you. Thank you, Flora. Okay. Anyway. Patty says, pretty sure you could get away with rewrapping kitty toys or just crinkling up some paper, some wrapping paper for them. Bern is asking, do either of your kitties sleep with you? Well, sleep with? Alfie, no. Boo Boo, it's more sleep on. Isn't really sleeping with someone if they are just attached to you the whole time. My last night he was sleeping right there all night, just glued in place. Okay. Star says your kitties get love 24/7. Yes. Okay. know what? I'm going to bore you with a one little kitty story. I've told this before, but I know some of you haven't heard it. When I was in my teens, my father got a job overseas, and I was very, very fortunate that I was able to go to the Netherlands for a couple of years. And while I was there, they rented a house. And there's a thing about the houses there that first of all, the Dutch people are extremely tall. Barbie, thank you so much. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Thank you. They are extremely tall. My father is 6 foot or just under. His secretary was 6'4". I mean, it's just normal. And when you walked into the house that my parents rented, there was a little powder room right there. And the mirror didn't even start to like here. I had to like, and I'm 5'4", so yeah. Anyway, but this was a very old house. So when you walked in, there was this octagon in the center, and there was where you came in, and then there was a door here to a powder room, and there was a door here to a family room, and there was a door here to like a living room, and a door here to like a dining room, and a door here to the basement, and then the stairs, and then the door into the kitchen. And certainly if you had a bunch of the doors closed, but even if you didn't, because the house was so old, there was actually some marble on the floor in that octagon. And it went up the walls just a little bit in the little gaps between, right? And when you bought soda back in the day, it only came in 1 liter glass bottles with little metal bottle caps. Well, my Nick, my black cat, who I had from when I was 15 until I was 35, discovered, and you would suddenly hear this, he discovered that if he got hold of a bottle cap and he got it into the octagon, the entrance hall area, the center area, you would just suddenly hear dink, 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 ding, 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 ding. It was fabulous. He had the time of his life. It was so good. Oh, must have been a door sale. It was just an old building where, you know, they had doors for everything to like keep heat, I guess, in. I don't know. But yeah, and just randomly in the middle of the night, in the middle of the day, whenever, you just suddenly hear dink, ding, 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 ding. It was a octagon pinball machine. Exactly, Sharon. It was so sweet. He had such a great time. Like a puck on ice. Exactly. Anyway, it was wonderful. All right. Let's see. Oh, this is just crazy. Melissa and Shannon at 24 minutes in were asking about the Golden Fleet. See, I didn't watch. Yeah, sounds like you could play air hockey. Yes, Charles. I didn't watch Dumpster Fire's announcement of the battleships, whatever those things, whatever ships he's talking about, but they're special. And they sound like, is he naming them after himself, or what is he doing? Because people are calling it the Golden Fleet. Please tell me he doesn't want gold ships. I would not put that past him. I absolutely believe, yes, Squeebbles, USS Bone Spurs. Yes. Please tell me it's not actual golden ships. Yes, he does, says Mayor. You're kidding. Please tell me you're kidding. Does he really want gold? Oh. So Melissa and Shane were asking, all he wants for Christmas is a golden fleet? Just talk, or is this really happening? Evelyn says people are making AI videos. Oh, goodness. Valerie says, Valerie, hey, he spray painted everything else. True. Bern says, so much for the sneak factor. Yeah. And Charles says, how many other things has he already defiled by putting his name on them? Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Phew. Rhea says, oh, mother meatballs. Yeah. Raymond says a draft dodger. A whole class of ships named after him is apex narcissism. Yep. USS, yes, Visual 70. The USS narcissism. Melissa says he complains about the rust and grainness of the ships. Oh, we have left reality, ladies and gentlemen, far, far into the warped and twisted narcissistic wound that is the toddler Trump. Oh, gosh. Kathleen, nothing says stealth like gold ships. Their name will sink in infamy. Yes. Cindy Moore says USS Trumptanic. Yes. Yeah, yes, Squeebles, there's a purpose to the gray. Yes, there's a reason. Okay. This is the dumbest. This is the dumb. Yes, this is, you must worship me. You must be in the cult. And all of the military must love me. What was Galadriel's speech in the was it the second Lord of the Rings movie? All will worship me and despair. Yeah. This is ridiculous. Adding insult to injury, absolute chaos. Is Congress okay with this? Anyone? Thaddeus says this is a waste of money. The ships will cost so much and not be completed until long after he's gone. Plus, some of the some people in the chat and other people have been saying that these ships are obsolete. Squeebles, haze gray and underway, not gold sparkly disco ball. Oh my gosh, I'm just picturing a battleship now, just covered with little tiny mirrors. YMCA. Yeah. This is the dumbest thing. That's true. When did asking Congress ever matter? Yeah. He says they'll probably sink after they leave dry dock. Yes. Thank you, stars. Yeah, I love these. So, Yes, I'm getting this energy of yes, Donnie. Yes. He's the big. See, he has the sword, and he's 100 feet tall with flowing blonde hair. See, we actually care about people in our military, and we care about their safety, and yeah, just trying to stir stuff up. Distract. Government, Hierophant. Having to walk away with something unfinished, and yes, it will take too long. It will be really stupid. Says $1 billion ships can be taken out with drones. Ding, 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 ding. This is patting him on the head. Yes. Oh, yes, you'll get the big gold. You'll get the big gold ships. This is just This is just... Oh, I'm sorry. You're right, lucky girl, you international treasure. Merry Christmas, lucky girl. Yes, I shouldn't have said YMCA. It should have been in the Navy. With all the little mirrors all over. So it's going through the water, the sunlight. In the Navy. Yeah. That's hysterical. Thank you. All right. It's dumb. And they're humoring him. All right. Do you hear what I hear? Do you hear the sound of MAGA breaking? The MAGA coalition is fracturing. No, all together now. Oh. As leaders like Ben Shapiro, the man's constantly in a high school debate class staring at his computer. If you ever watch Ben Shapiro, first of all, I didn't even know who Ben Shapiro was until I started watching Hal Sparks. Can you imagine me coming on every day and just have my phone right here and just talk, just reading off the thing the whole time, occasionally just looking up for 1 second, and just doing the entire show like this, just reading what I wrote, because this is a live stream. Really? Anyway, Ben Shapiro, Erica Kirk, Tucker Carlson, and Steve Bannon turn on each other. Oh, just me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Happy holidays. Mary Ann says, like and subscribe. It is free. Yes, thank you. That's a point, innocent potato. Trump went to a military school. Huh. You'd almost think he's dumb as rocks. Yeah. Anyway. So leaders like Ben Shapiro, Erica Kirk, Tucker Carlson, and Steve Bannon turn on each other. Fights over whether to allow openly not C's like Nick Fuentes into the movement. Patty, thank you so much. Gifted 20 memberships to random people in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The thing is, this, whether to allow open not C's like Nick Fuentes, they already have Stephen Miller. They already have Nazi Ferratu. Combined with the fallout from Charlie Kirk's unaliving, becoming a conspiracy-fueled mess instead of a unifying moment, have exposed deep divisions. Core issue, Trump promised his base an affordable life through the big grift. Only Trump, his family, and billionaire allies are cashing in. We told you this would happen. We told you. Economist Paul Krugman notes, we're back in a K-shaped economy where the wealthy thrive while everyone else struggles, reversing the gains working-class Americans made under Biden. We told you. MAGA voters are realizing, light bulb moment, are realizing the cruelty they signed up for isn't delivering the financial relief they were promised. What's the trajectory for MAGA as a movement? Does the fracturing accelerate, or do they find a new rallying point? Well, I have been reading some articles that have been saying, here's the thing about a cult of personality. It's hard for the cult of personality to continue when the personality starts to flicker. Woodpile Witch, have a lovely Christmas. Thank you, Patty. Yes, Dave, Trump's floating glamorous target ships. Yes. Oh, so MAGA. Cult of personality. There he is. There's your god. It doesn't look good for them. These are Republicans are having a real hard time in Congress sticking together. Yeah. So, fruits of labor, yeah, you can control the House, the Senate, and the presidency. And yet, you're falling apart because you don't know how to govern. You're absolutely cruel. And Democrats are completely unified against you because, I don't know, we believe in things like decency. Crazy. I know, crazy. And Rob's asking, do we change the felon is 47 light bulb to an even dimmer Vance bulb? Whew. Anne says, wow, even upside down, I can see a lot of major arcana. Ding, 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 ding. That does not bode well. As Trump retreats, because we know this isn't introspection and learn. No. This is just retreating. It just gets worse. MAGA more and more on the defensive. This is unsustainable. The news is full of people are going out. They're buying things. They know how these MAGA people, they see how expensive things are. They see how their lives are not getting better. They're seeing a whole bunch of news about Epstein stuff. It's just, and Trump himself is fading. It's so what that's saying is this is not going to go well. I was trying to look at the astrology of MAGA, and it became pretty clear that really the astrology of MAGA is the astrology of when Trump announced his presidency, when he came down the escalator in 2015, June, a couple days after his birthday. That's MAGA. So it really does rise and fall with him. So anyway, Squeeble says $26 for my Christmas roast. MAGA has to be feeling this too. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, really rough time, Fawn, this Christmas morning. Oh, take care, Fawn. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. All right. Yeah, that doesn't look good for them. I haven't read the whole thing, but at 38 minutes, Grinch Trump had a Christmas message, and he wished us all Americans peace and kindness and love and best wishes for every, of course, I'm kidding. He called us, we're radical left scum. Hi. Well, whatever he's calling me, if it means he thinks I'm bad, then I must be a good person. So we're radical left scum. He attacked his critics as radical left scum and lunatics. Thanks one to no one. Continuing his pattern of inflammatory holiday rhetoric. Pum-pum-pum-pum. Mayor's asking, can I get that as a t-shirt? Yeah. Adele, Merry Christmas. True, just me. Trump is too vain to name his successor to MAGA. And what was it? I was watching Josh Johnson, the comedian. Anyway, if I've got his name wrong, I'm sorry. The great hoodie and he's hysterically funny. Anyway, him. He was talking about Vance. So he was talking about the Vanity Fair photos. He's pretty good. But he was saying, you know, the thing about Vance, though, I mean, if you squint from a distance and you just look at him just really quickly and look away, he's kind of a handsome guy. But then you you actually look at him and it's like, oh no. What is, and he was like, what are his cheeks doing? They're in, they're out, what is that? Anyway. Take care, Lizette. Have a wonderful Christmas. Anyway, classic deflection behavior when he's under pressure from multiple directions. How is Trump's energy and state of mind right now with everything piling up against him? And I've got to say this. I won't go into it, but here's the upshot. There's someone I know who made a lot of money. A lot of money. But like many of these people we talk about from in the news, this is not a nice person. This is a nightmare person. And I was being asked, isn't that unfair? Or, isn't life unfair? All this kind of stuff. And it was like, you know what? That person has to live inside their own head. That person has to swim in that toxicity all the time. And it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. So, yeah, I don't have much. But I'd rather be here with you than any of that. Any of that. But anyway. All right, Dumpy. Merry Christmas. Oh, Michelle. Oh, bless. Oh, it's probably the middle of the night, you poor thing. But that's funny. Rick Wilson said about the Vanity Fair photos, this is what happens when you hate the gays and they hate you back. Oh, Michelle, thank you. That's hysterical. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh. Evelyn says Dumpy has already made 200 posts since midnight. 200? Are you serious? Are you exaggerating? I assume you're exaggerating. Wow. Oh. Charlie says JD reminds me of a chipmunk, only not as cute. Yeah. The Knot says he has Pillsbury Doughboy looks. That was good. Well, there's the man by himself. He might be surrounded by people, but he's by himself. He's very small. The truth, we get joy out of just wishing each other well and the good energy. And I hope you have a few minutes today to try to meditate or channel some of the positive energy that's going on now. Because I find that this particular day of the year is so, all of those little good deeds, they add up. And he feels none of it. None of it. There's temperance. And there's him running his mouth. But we're good. Anyway. Dave says, I just thought I should tell you tomorrow I have an important appointment, so I'll be here Saturday. Well, that's very nice of you, Dave. Thank you. Tomorrow is, just so everybody knows, tomorrow, those who don't know, will be 6 years. I've been on, other than 2 emergencies, I've been on every single day for 6 years as of tomorrow. Yeah. So when I say I'm always here for you, this community is always here for you, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. So, yeah. Yeah, and Sarah said she's gonna come on. So we're gonna have Sarah Friday on my 6th anniversary. It should be fun. All right, what else have we got here? Oh, speaking of, there's one other political thing, and then we've got some other stuff. Some other interesting stuff. 40. Don't threaten us with a good time. Merry Christmas, Tammy. Oh, LaJane, thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, Old Silver. Melissa says Sarah will be our Boxing Day special. Yeah. Okay. Don't threaten me with a good time. Republican extortionists. That's the word they're using. Usurp Mike Johnson's power. Oh. All together now. Oh. A small group of moderate Republicans have effectively taken control away from Speaker Mike Johnson by repeatedly threatening to tank legislation unless they get their concessions. Most recently, they sided with Hakeem Jeffries on a discharge petition to extend ACA tax credits, after their demands weren't met in the Republican health care bill. The Wall Street Journal's Kimberly Strassel calls them moderate extortionists who are proving more durable than the hardliners who took down Kevin McCarthy. Yeah. The moderates also extracted major concessions on SALT deductions during the bonkers billionaire budget bill negotiations. Is this chaos good news for everyday people? Is this the gift that keeps on giving? And I'm going to close this door for a second here. My aunt just arrived, so. Ba-da-da. Oh, Squeebles, thank you. Yeah, they're walking off with this power. Very aggressive, and he's trying to basically stand behind Trump's skirts to hide. Oh, Tower. Hermit Hierophant. Oh yeah. That's not good for Mikey, which doesn't exactly break my heart. Yeah. It says, oh, Merry Christmas, Sebastian's aunt. Thank you. Can I tell you something? Don't tell anybody. My father is one of 7, and he's the middle. Adina, thank you so much. Oh, love from Australia. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, my father's the middle child of 7. Downstairs is his oldest sister. And my father, who's always been this very strong, big, strong guy, him being around his oldest sister, she just seeing her, she is like a lot of siblings. They're just immune to your charms. They just, it's wonderful, and it's funny, and it's good. Bork is saying, oh yes, Lori and Jen Lin will be on later today at 1 p.m. Pacific. That would be 3 p.m. Central. So Lori from The Way of Positive Change and Jen Lin from Jen Lin Tarot, they always get together on Christmas. So, all right. It's just really nice. Oh, here we go. Lucky Girl says, Jen Lin Tarot is doing a Christmas Day live stream this afternoon with Lori. It starts at 3 p.m. Central, and there's a link in the chat. Thank you, Lucky Girl. So, no, there are times that she knows best, and she tells him. It's adorable. Oh boy. Well, things may not work out well in the long run for Speaker Mikey the Heretic. Yeah, his power isn't everything it's supposed to be. I mean, there was a plan, and the plan's not really working. And actually, it was MAGA who was derailing things, but yeah. Oh, couldn't happen to a bigger jerk, because it'd be harder to find a bigger jerk. Anyway. So this is interesting. Let's have a look at something not political. A question from Shannon at 52 minutes in. Dreaming of a driverless Christmas. Self-driving cars remain mostly an idea, with Waymo and Tesla rolling them out in a few cities. Is 2026 the year of the self-driving car? What's gonna happen there? It's coming. It's coming. So, all silver. Yes, treasure your family. Yes, yes. So, oh, Sharon's saying, mom's dog just got up from a nap once out. Oh, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Oh, little munchkin. Got up from his nap. Want to go out now. Okay. Okay. My oldest sister had a dog for many years. Ellie. Bell. We called her. And I looked after her once years ago. And I'm me. So, of course, I had her up on the bed with me. And I woke up in the middle of the night and it was like, okay, it's the middle of the night, but you're a dog. So let's go outside. So put on Ellie's leash and we went outside. And she was looking around. She was doing her thing. And eventually we just stood out on the side on the driveway. It's not like a major intersection, but there's a busy residential intersection right over here. And we just stood there. I had a cup of tea and I just stood there. We were just watching the people stop and go. And there was traffic in the middle of the night, but it was just the occasional thing. We were just watching. And she sat her little rear end down. And we just stood there. We were just watching. It was really sweet. Then we went back to bed. It was nice. Self-driving cars. Well, do you have money? Oh, hell bells. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Cindy, the traffic lights in San Francisco went out. The self-driving cars, yeah, they just stopped. Yeah, I saw that. I saw a video of that. They were just stopped. Yeah. So we've had, there have been problems. we're in the early days. There are still a lot of kinks that need to be worked out, but it's inevitable. For those who have money. At some point, these people have got to realize that it's a rising tide that raises all boats. It's not just, oh, I get to be the one who gets to be better off than everybody else. No. It's why I've said for a long time, tithing is a really good idea, even if you're not Christian. And some people, they feel guilty about if they make too much money, and other people, they have whatever problems they have. But if you make money, automatically take 10% and give it to charity. Then all through your life, you're doing good. It's very little skin off your nose. And, right, these guys, what are they doing? So a rising tide raises all boats. One person's success should cause help for others to do better. That's also why I have been very, very vocal about we should not have C corporations anymore. They should be B corporations, either like small, single solopreneur kind of small businesses. That's different. But once you get to any size, it needs to be a B corporation where your responsibility is to your employees, your community, the environment, and yes, your shareholders. But it is not just your shareholders at the expense of everything else. So, there we go. Serfs and lords. Yeah, Bird. We don't want to live like that. So, but, I understand. Four Wagging Tail says, I don't think we should automate all human activities. Just because we can doesn't mean we should. Driving is a skill requiring critical thinking. I understand. I understand that not everything should be automated. The thing is that once it gets worked out, there are some safety. There are ways in which it could end up being safer than what we have now. But right now, it's not ready. It's not ready, but all right. Thank you, Camel. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you have a wonderful day. I am going to have I'm having some frozen lasagna for my Christmas meal. And I'm a third of the way through that first Warhammer book. The thing about humans, it's unnecessary, but most of the book is really it's this very overblown, grandiose society, and that's kind of fun. So I'm enjoying it, and even some of the impracticalities, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So I'm going to settle in with the kitty and a cup of tea and a book, which is my favorite thing to do on Christmas. And I am grateful to the bottom of my heart that you have been with me and you've been this community. You've been a part of this community. So thank you. All right. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. All right. You're not alone. We're in this together. And there are good days ahead. Oh, Dave says I watched the Warhammer movie last night. Wait, Dave, was it any good? I know nothing about the Warhammer movie. Zippo, zilch, nada, but I can look it up anyway. Thank you, thank you. Lucky Girl says, thank you all for being here for each other. We are each other's support group, especially during the holiday season. There we go. All right. Be well. All right. And I'll see you right back here tomorrow with Miss Sarah for 6 years. Yay. All right. Take care. Bye.